Okay, so today is going to be a very exciting video, at least for me. I hope for you as well. But I'm going to read the #1 mystery thriller book from Goodreads last year's Choice Awards. Yes. And in case you don't know, that book is The Maid by Nita Prose. I've seen this book everywhere for the past year, and I already knew I wanted to read this one in the month of October. So I'm really happy I got to pick this one up. I have no clue what the story is about. I mean, I know it's about a maid and a hotel, but that is all I know. And that's just the way I think I like going into books like this. I don't know. I don't want to be spoiled by anything. I do also have the audiobook of this one, so that's going to really help because I want to actually read and finish this book in one day. I don't know if it's going to work out that way, but we'll see. You don't see her, but she sees you. Ooh. And I also know the second book has come out, so if I end up liking this one, I'll definitely read the other one as well. But not in this vlog. Okay, so I'm now at chapter 7, which is page 95. I'm flying through it, which I'm loving, of course. It is about a maid who works in a hotel and someone gets murdered and she gets asked if she's seen anything weird happening or anything. And you just follow her life, which is really interesting because she's a really interesting character. I'm not gonna label her because there hasn't been anything said about her, but she's quirky, which I love. I already have my suspicion of who did it, but I'm sure I won't be right, but I'll get back to you on that. So now I'm just gonna take a little break to eat for lunch and then I'll be reading right after. Okay, so it's now a lot later. It's almost 8 o'clock and I'm at page 230, chapter 19. And I still think the same person who I thought in the last clip did it. The main character, she is the one who's being arrested and kind of framed for the murder. And that's the main story that we follow. I'm liking it a lot and I really care for the main character and also the people helping her. I do like the story, but as of right now, it's for me between a 4 and a 5 star. Because I do really want to know what's going to happen and I'm really liking it, but I don't know if it's giving me the 5-star feel that I had with some other books. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's all gonna depend on the end. A little bit more than 110 pages left. If I don't finish it tonight, I'll try to finish it tomorrow morning. I am really liking it, and if my enjoyment doesn't drop, I'm sure I'll read more of her work. Because I do really like the writing style. It is really fun and it's mysterious. A little ASMR for you. Okay, so it's the next day. I actually finished this book in bed. For the end of the book, I listened to my audiobook while I was lying in bed because it was getting pretty late, but I was so close to the end that I just wanted to finish it. And I did. The person who I thought was the killer wasn't the killer, but I also kind of suspected it because otherwise it would have been too predictable. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the ending. I just think I did not insanely love the ending, but it wasn't a bad ending. It just, I kind of expected more from it. But the characters in here I love so much that made everything a lot better. I was thinking about it almost the entire day if I wanted to give it 4 or 5 stars. Just the fact that I had to think about that for so long means I think this is just a 4-star. And a very good 4-star, but a 4-star nonetheless. Yeah, if the ending would have been more to my liking, it would have been a 5-star. It is still a very great book, and if you haven't read it and you like mystery thrillers, I definitely suggest you pick this one up. It is really cool, especially the main character. That's just really interesting, and you get a good look inside her mind, which is just really fun to read about. So yeah, this was another great pick. Unfortunately not a 5-star, but I enjoyed it and I read it in one day, which yeah, just means I really liked it. So I hope you liked this vlog, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy spooky reading!